I can function. I swear I can function.
You're functioning. You're functioning.
I'm functioning.
On the daily.
I
am functioning as well.
I am highly functional.
I'm
I
a
swear.
highly functional individual. Can't say that. We can't say that. That's the only thing. If we start talking like this, we're not allowed to be a podcast anymore.
We're not alcoholics, right?
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
What's the drink for today, boss?
Here, this one's special.
Oh yeah? Tell me about it.
Welcome to Salad Bar.
All right, so we're out here in Salad Bar. Once again, I've brought my friend AJ back here. And since today's episode is on soju, we have nothing but soju lined up, a whole bunch of drinks. So honestly, I think it's just better if we just start with drinking soju in the first place. So right now, we have plum and grapefruit as well. These are honestly my two favorite flavors. I know they're up there with yours too. What do you want to start off with?
I'm a big fan of plum, so we're gonna have to start
Plum?
with plum. Yeah.
Yeah. I am honestly so down for plum. I haven't had many chances to try plum, honestly. I don't really see that around compared to other flavors. All right, yeah, so here, let me just pour out a shot of plum for me and you.
RJ, where are your manners?
Oh, what?
Didn't you know that when you pour out soju for your elders, I'm supposed to be holding out my cup with two hands and the younger one would be pouring out for me?
Wait, when's your birthday?
August.
September. Oh, fuck. All right, hold on. Here you go.
Thank
You
you.
don't need generosity.
Generosity.
Beautiful.
Alright.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Still goes down smooth.
Honestly, it really does go down smooth. I don't know. I'd like, cause at first when you try soju, like especially like the flavored ones, even though it's 13%, it still feels very strong. But once you get used to that taste, it honestly it goes down like water.
Yeah, once it gets started, it just keeps going.
We're not alcoholics, right?
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
Honestly, I really love plum. It has such a natural flavor. Like it really does do a good job of tasting like what it should be, anyways.
I really like those ones. Like grapefruit also has like the really natural taste.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to flavors like I think peach and like blueberry, they have more of this like chemical sweetener taste. I really don't like that, but I know some people are like diehard peach fans, which is why it's like the most popular flavor.
All right. So now that we've started, why don't we start off? What is soju in the first place then?
Soju is like it is a rice wine, and I'm brain dead right now. Hold on. So yeah, typically soju is a rice-based spirit. It's originating from Korea, but nowadays it's a blend of like sweet potatoes, rice, and tapioca starches. I think this happened due to shortages of rice during like the World War.
It's honestly very versatile in how you can drink it. There's just so many ways you can. Where the fuck am I going with this?
We need a script. We need
We
a damn
need a
script.
script.
Ah! Hold on, I'll go to this result. What is a spirit? Because I want to make sure when I call it a spirit, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I think this is gonna be the best like section to have. Is just both of us just looking like idiots. Okay.
Because honestly, I don't mind looking like idiots. Because like the whole point of Salad Bar is actually learning about these drinks as well. Like we're not fucking experts on these.
Oh yeah. Okay. Spirits.
So alcoholic spirits, what are they?
So it's when you're typically brewing or fermenting your alcohol. It's how high the alcohol percentage can go just naturally. So it's like when you're brewing wine. I think you can call it a spirit if it's at like the limit of how much alcohol would naturally produce on its own. And if you do any sort of like distilling or other like methods to increase the alcohol content, it's no longer a spirit, and I think it's a liquor.
So since these are spirits, then like all of this is just the alcohol that comes from this is all natural then.
Yeah, but it is diluted because they add juice and all that.
Juice,
but
sweeteners,
when it's
water, all
when it's
sorts.
produced, it's at its highest alcohol percentage.
Okay. So now that we established what soju is and what a spirit is, because I didn't even know honestly, what are the ways you can drink this? Because honestly, you can do a lot with soju.
I mean, besides, typically just pouring out shots for everyone, if you're, really trying to go hard, you just drink from the bottle like that, like it's beer. But I know, like we touched on it briefly, but somayak is a thing you can make, which is sort of just a shot of soju dropped into your glass of beer that you're gonna drink. I think typically you're supposed to drink it fast because it starts to really carbonate or like fizz up your beer.
Can we do that? I have these glasses. I'm not sure if they can actually.
You don't have a tall glass?
I do
You
have
need
tall
a tall
glasses.
glass. No,
You
it's
need
gonna
a tall
way
glass.
overflow.
All right, here. Let me go up and see if I have tall glasses. I'll be back.
Hey, and here comes the secret segment of the show where I take an extra shot while RJ isn't looking. Excellent.
I don't have tall glasses enough that actually like to drop a shot in.
Understandable.
I feel like the soju to alcohol mix is not gonna work with that. If I
Well,
can just-
actually, it is half and half almost.
it is half and
Almost,
half.
yeah.
Really?
Okay, so we are going to make somac. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, I'm down.
Actually, okay,
Yeah,
let's
let's
do
do
it.
it,
Also
let's do
known
it.
as a soju bomb.
Do we don't have to? Do you want a soju bomb it?
We don't have to. I mean, just because we don't, I don't have the glasses for it.
Yeah.
What do you want, Heineken or Corona?
What do you prefer? I don't like beer.
I can tolerate Corona more.
Oh wait, RJ, you
Yeah?
just need a spoon. We don't need to drop anything. I forgot how it works. Okay,
What? Wait, what?
you just need a spoon.
A spoon?
A spoon, yeah, a metal spoon.
Wait, what do you do with the spoon?
So the bomb isn't dropping the shot, I forgot. That's just stylistic. So theoretically, when you've added the soju, if you pop the spoon really fast into the cup, it will fizz up immediately.
If you what? Wait,
So you just pour your shot in.
Mm-hmm.
You have your beer already halfway. Pour your shot or two in, and then you get a spoon and just do a quick tap. All right. So
Really?
take
Hold
a
on,
look
let
at
me-
the
let me
quick
see
demo
this.
tutorial.
This is how we do it. Boom, boom.
And it just starts fizzing.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, that's interesting. I'll be back. Let me get a spoon.
All right. Here's the secret segment when RJ's gone that I attempt to open a bottle with really interesting objects. Today I have my keys. And we're just gonna attempt. We're gonna attempt on the key ring to open this bottle. He won't even know what hit him. He's gonna catch me looking like an idiot though. This is gonna happen. Guys, I've never done this before. Wish me luck.
Yeah, okay, let's properly introduce this, how to make it and stuff like that. Oh, spoons, that's what I was getting. It's like, one of the ways you can drink soju is, how the fuck you say it again? Somac? I'm gonna butcher.
When in doubt, we have YouTube pronunciations.
Yo, this is how you make somac.
Somac.
Alright, somac. Okay, somac. So since soju is very versatile, there's a lot of ways that you can drink it. Like, what are some of the ways that you can drink soju?
Besides just drinking it as shots, you can also kind of mix it with beer, like either like a half and half or a little bit less. And it's called a somac or a soju bomb. And shortly you will see the reason why as we've set up the table here.
All right, so run me through it. How do you do this?
So typically you'd start with like around half a cup of your beer of choice. Today we have Corona. And we'd go, let's say, half a cup.
Half-half. So we're doing like half-half ratio of like half Corona, half soju?
Roughly, and we'll just do a little bit more beer than soju. And it's interesting because you kind of get a reaction when you mix soju with these carbonated drinks because we're going to agitate this mixture. Here is going to be a quick demonstration and we will hope that this goes as planned.
All right, so you're pouring, that's like half soju, right?
And now brace yourself.
Try. Oh.
And I think with a larger amount of beer, you'd get a better reaction out of it, but agitating the mixture in any way kind of gets it more bubbly. Usually if you get it really fast, it bubbles up really quickly.
Yeah, so what should have happened is that you poured half the soju, and then when you agitate it, it would cause like the whole glass to basically fizz up.
Yeah, which would be the reason why people call it a bomb. Okay. It was worth a shot, but it didn't work out the way you thought.
Well-
Let's just taste it.
We tried it. Cheers.
You know, I don't really enjoy beer, so having soju to dilute it really makes my life better. Even though I am now drinking 3 shots of soju in one
That is
cup.
quite the sentence, but I understand. Diluting beer with soju. Normally it's the other way around.
Yeah.
We're diluting it backwards, but
I understand the idea. Like, this is for people who don't want to drink too heavy. They could, or just want to mix it up a little bit. They can add a little bit more alcohol to their beer, but still not be just basically drinking straight soju.
Yeah. I don't know. I still can't tolerate the taste of beer itself, though. It has like obviously it has that weedy taste because that's where it like comes from, honestly. But it's just so hard to tolerate compared to like soju. But I mean, soju's just diluted to hell.
I know we're dreading the inevitable beer episode, but
We'll get to it.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Corona's actually pretty good.
Corona, yeah. Out of all the beers I've tried so far, Corona is the most tolerable.
I don't know if I'm saying that because I poured 3 shots of soju in here, but
Oh no, the soju is actually helping
I could
out
get
a lot more
behind
than I
this. Let's
thought.
just say that.
Because I still get the kick of like the strong plum, but you also have like that slight taste, like that slight
That
weedy
kind of
taste
weedy
from
taste,
the beer.
yeah. And also, if you think about it, it kind of goes down smoother if you have troubles drinking like higher percentage alcohols. This is good for more like beginners or like lighter drinkers, I'd say.
Is that the recipe?
Okay.
Oh wait.
So Mac, it did something.
It did something. There's like a brief fizz.
We keep this one with alcohol in it for the sake of looking presentable for the screen. We can't just have empty glasses and empty bottles. It will look like real alcoholics. Gonna get this out of frame.
I've already covered most of like what to talk about soju. Like,
All right. So I know this is the salad bar, but I kind of want to pick your brain for a minute. Do you
what's
mind?
up? Yeah, no, go
I
ahead.
think we'll need another shot before we start. So tell me, how have you sort of gone into soju for your like first time having it?
Oh, actually, here I did want to bring this up on the soju episode. So at first, because honestly, I've mentioned this before, but alcohol isn't really my thing. You know, used to. That's more of a past thing now.
Allegedly.
But because that was before when I was like underage and it was illegal for me to drink. So like once I turned legal enough to drink, I was like, all right, let me just get a taste of alcohol, figure out what I can and can't do. Let me learn my whole tolerance with alcohol, and soju was basically my first experience with alcohol. And it was very funny because that was where I learned my hard limit, because once I go past that, I get like puke, blackout drunk, which I never want to go and do ever again.
I think I recall. This was during our camping trip, right?
Yeah. So, what's it called? So, when I first tried alcohol and soju, it was at some family party, and it was like, all right, you know what? I'm in the mood to try alcohol. Let's get a taste for it. So then I ended up playing this game called Ride the Bus, and basically it's a card game where you have to guess 4 things in a row. So it's like you have a deck of random cards, and each time you just flip a card face up, and you're supposed to guess like a certain attribute about it. So at first you guess even or odd, and then if you guess that right, then you have to guess if the next card after that is going to be higher or lower than the previous card, and then after that you guess the suit. Or no, you guess if it's going to be red or black, and then you guess the suit. And if you get all 4 of those, you're done the game. And for each time you get that wrong, you take a shot, and then you have to start over from the beginning. I was not good at that game.
So are you saying you're bad at roulette?
Yes. And I think after, I'd say, a bottle and a half of soju, I ended up winning.
At what cost?
At what cost? It was not a good cost, because at that point I was barely conscious. The room was spinning and I was barely able to stand up straight. In terms of alcohol, soju went from being something that was very difficult to drink, like the sting from like the alcohol taste was very strong. It eventually became something that I was very used to, and it just went down like water at that point, which concerned me a lot more.
You know, I think, growing up, like, as an Asian person, everyone's sort of first experience with alcohol is likely to be soju, or what gets them into it. Everyone I know I talk to, we all get into soju, basically, at the start. That's true for me, too.
All right, so the next thing, I actually want to move on to this type of drink, because you did mention this before. So milkis and soju, because I actually have a few friends of mine that do love this kind of mix. Especially for today, you brought the banana milkis, which is... Oh, you did mention that in the interview.
Unfortunately, I did not get a neutral tasting soju for this segment, so I think we try the grapefruit flavor first. And then from there, we'll see how the banana would fare to this
Grapefruit
drink.
soju and milk is that grapefruit soju. Bro,
The alcohol?
the alcohol is getting to me. Okay, I am.
Articulate your words.
Okay, not gonna lie, I am running on an empty stomach.
I
So,
didn't eat anything today.
So grapefruit so. I can function. I swear I can function.
You're functioning. You're functioning.
I'm functioning.
On the daily.
I am.
I am functioning as well.
I am highly functional.
I'm
I
a
swear.
highly functional individual.
I am a functioning alcoholic. Oh my god. Grapefruit soju and banana milkus. I think that works theoretically. We'll see. But let's try grapefruit. Grapefruit is my personal favorite flavor. You know, you remember that one bar that we went to that had that bingo thing?
Yes.
That was my first experience of grapefruit, and honestly, I just fell in love with it from there.
Rest in peace to that bar.
Rest in peace to that bar. I miss that bar so
We're
much.
pouring this
now.
one out for them.
This is for that bar. Oh yeah.
Still my favorite flavor, I think, to this day. But yeah, Korean bars, they are the best experience. Or not Korean bars, but Korean restaurants, you always can just get soju, and it's almost always a great pairing with any food you can be served.
Yeah, it's almost always double the price of soju when you can buy it at LCBO, but that's just normal at that
And it's
point.
so worth it.
It's still worth it. It's genuinely a scam having to pay double just for a single bottle, but like, just for the moment and just with the food you pair it with, it's just worth it. I'll cry about the prices later.
Fresh glass rinsed out.
All right. Okay, let's get this for the shot. How many shots do you want in this?
What's the normal amount?
I don't know what the use case is. I wanted to keep some for potentially a Milkus highball. For any recorded purposes, I mentioned soju, and I really enjoy it. Shochu, sorry, not soju.
Or is this the shochu highball?
Yep. I
Ooh.
will make it for you, but after you've had about a half shot of just soju straight, and you tell me what you think about it. I shouldn't be showing this to you until maybe the sake episode, but it's
That's
something worth
fine.
finding out. People like to call it kind of Japanese vodka because it is
Really?
just like sake, but higher alcohol percentage. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, no, I taste that. Actually, I can see this going very well in a highball.
It is one of my favorite mixing alcohols because of like those notes that it has. And you know, for something made with barley, it kind of is reminiscent of vodka, but because it's been fermented using rice koji, it still kind of retains sake-like qualities, and it has that familiar burn, which is why it's one of my favorite mixers. This is important for video watchers.
Oh wait, that went down really, really smoothly actually.
Because I know
surprised.
you've tried whiskey highballs, and I know it's not particularly anyone's thing in our friend group except for me. And so being introduced to a chew high, which is what you just had,
Yeah.
one of my favorite drinks.
I'm surprised. Yeah, I, that went down like surprisingly well. Like, I'm actually surprised because I tasted mostly like the banana milkus. And actually, have you tried banana milkus?
Nope, that's why I poured you
Okay.
this out before we have the soju.
Try it out for yourself because it's banana milkus is surprisingly good. But I think the carbonation really helped like make that go down smoother.
Where have I been? This is an amazing
Yeah,
flavor.
what the heck?
Viewers, I am dizzy.
How is it?
It's really good. What the hell?
I forgot that I have to help my friend film after this, and I have to function.
I forgot that I can balance my head on my spine. Now I'm fucking floppy.
Oh
I'm
my
so
God.
sorry.
You know what?
Okay.
This is okay. This is the salad bar I wanted. This is what I want from salad bar, and I am
This is
enjoying
exactly what I'm here for. And
this.
quick, how many fingers do I have?
10.
You're getting used to that question. Eventually, I'm gonna ask how many fingers am I holding up, and you're still gonna say 10, even if I hold up one hand.
That's my sobriety test. That's how I can tell if I can function. If you ever change it up on me and I'm slipping, that's when you know you have to cut me off.
I'm slipping.
All right, but you know what? We
Do you
still
want
have
food for this segment? How much time do you have?
4 o'clock. I still have time. I have
How
fried
much-
chicken upstairs.
Okay, I was gonna say I can order us fried chicken, but
My dad just made fried chicken. I'll come down with a bowl of fried chicken.
so I am losing consciousness. This is a PSA. Drink responsibly. I did not eat today. That is very, very bad behavior. Please eat and drink and make sure you're hydrated before you drink alcohol, okay? This was a message sponsored by me. Thank you very much.
Yes, once again, do drink responsibly. But I am back with a bowl of fried chicken legs made by my dad. Shout outs to dad. Honestly, soju, once again, very social drink. Perfectly paired with fried chicken. Here, just grab one, man. I am just... I am on an empty stomach, so I cannot function right now, and I need the food.
So this is a use case for soju. It's
Practical
when
use case.
You have fried chicken with your friends, and I am a big proponent of when you have yang like spiced, sweet and spicy fried chicken at a Korean restaurant, Korean fried chicken chain. Soju and fried chicken is the best pairing you
It
ever
is
have.
so good.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, your dad's a great cook.
Oh, my
This is
dad's
good.
so fucking good at cooking. I really need to learn from his cooking, man.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he makes this baked salmon that is incredible, bro. Like, the closest thing I've got is just, I make the sauce for it.
That's something I've been getting into, baked salmon. It's like a
Bro, it's so good.
secret.
Especially the sauce. I like, if you, I like to have, like, this sweet honey lemon sauce for it. It's
Honey
so
lemon,
nice.
okay.
What do you do for your sauce?
I go for more traditional, like, sweet soy sauce glaze.
Mmm.
But, yeah.
So I'm actually curious, what makes fried chicken and soju pair so well?
Listen, there's something about alcohol that can cut through really intense flavors, whether it's the spiciness or sweetness of the food, as well as, like, greasiness, because we all know fried chicken is a lot of grease. Normally you'd cut through that with something like pickled, which is why at Korean restaurants you would get pickled radishes, and that is a beautiful side. But something about chasing it with a shot of alcohol just cleanses your palate in a way unimaginable.
I'm gonna have so much fun editing this because, like, when I edit this, I'm gonna be sober.
I know Korean restaurants use, I think, different dredges. They double fry, I think, which is a
Is
very
that how they
popular
get it so
method.
crispy?
Yep.
That's what I always wanted to do that.
Once
with
you get
chicken.
into like second fries or triple fries, you get skin that's like eternally crispy, especially when you sauce. Which is a must for sauce chicken, but for original, like no sauce fried chicken, single dredge is what you need. You need to keep your chicken as juicy as possible, and we just
Soju
never
episode
rotate.
does not end until we are done this bottle. I bought 2 bottles for a reason. We are getting absolutely hammered.
We need to
today.
leave the last 2 shots for the end segment, though. No, there is something to be said about using alcohol as a way to whet your appetite and also enhance your tasting experiences, which is why you always see food pairings with alcohol, and I think people are right on the money with fried chicken and soju. That's why I'm thinking it's a very palate cleanser type deal where you're pairing really heavy flavors with like a strongly flavored cocktail beverage. And also just a social idea of Korean fried chicken. Everyone's reaching in. Pairing a drink where everyone has to go pour out a shot for each other with food that everyone is reaching in towards, I think it goes hand in hand.
Are you pushing out 10 right now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. The salad bar.
This salad bar does not end until we're done this bottle, so we gotta finish this. Here,
I'm
you wanna
so
wash your,
sorry.
you wanna wash your hands? I have a sink.
Oh, believe me, I know about the sink. My dad is not gonna accept me back into the home after this.
We're coming up on 5 p.m. Is this considered day drunk?
Yes.
Oh fuck. Okay, that's not what we want. But
People
you know
get
what?
off work at 5 to
People
go drink
finish
with their
work-
coworkers. We beat them to that, and
We
that
beat them
makes
to that.
us.
You know what? They can catch up.
That makes me a functional human being in
Yeah.
today's society, and I'm proud.
As an alcoholic, I have never felt so functional before.
See, we're most alive when we're with our friends. To friendship and
Oh,
alcohol. It's all good.
I already took a bite. My bad, man.
We're a long way from finished. That's a very big issue here.
No, we still got like, what is that? 4 shots left.
Yeah.
Split it into 2 more shots for each other. We're good.
Functional dependencies is
Functional
what I learned in coding. Don't laugh. We don't waste alcohol on this podcast. No, for the final cut, things are gonna be teleporting.
There's gonna be just so much like cuts. For salad bar, I want it to be like stupid shit like this, while also actually providing some kind of insight to the drink as well. So like the whole scripted part about like soju facts and history, that's fine, but like just the stupid stuff we do after that once we're like fucked.
That's
is
the real
so
content.
fun. That's the real salad bar.
You gotta hook someone in with like, yeah, we know what we're drinking. And then to, where am I?
I have to help my friend record stuff after that. You know what? It's okay.
Are
now
you the cameraman for that, or?
I am the cameraman.
Oh my.
It's okay. There's gonna
You
be.
bring your tripod.
It's okay. The natural camera shake will help add to the aesthetic of what
realism?
they're going for. It'll add to realism. No, it's like some kind of project thing where it's like there's like a story or whatever. It's very serious because they're very stressed about this, so I should take this a lot more seriously. But real talk. What do you want to do next episode?
Whatever, the most special episode has to be the sake episode because I have so much prepared for that and so much to talk about. My weakness, not weakness, my only thing that I dislike about alcohol are old fashions. I don't believe in them. I don't think they're really a cocktail or a good drink.
What's an old fashioned, by the way?
Sort of the last generation claims is how you should drink alcohol, and they're wrong. Old fashioned constitute just adding some type of simple syrup, some bitters, and usually like some kind of lemon or something. That's all to cut your alcohol, not cut your alcohol, but add flavor to your whiskey. And it's essentially drinking whiskey neat, but just dressed all fancy, and it tastes the exact same regardless. So you can't tell me you need a palate for this. Whiskey, you're supposed to enjoy very minimally. If you're drinking a glass of whiskey on the rocks or neat, there's something different. And you should just choose a good whiskey instead of trying to add things to it to make it better. That's my 2 cents.
I am down for the whiskey episode.
We need Josh on the Hennessy episode.
Yes.
I
How
have 10
functional.
fingers. Wait. Drink this and then ask that question.
Okay, alright.
So how functional are you?
That's the thing. I need to be functional. Alcohol warms the body, right?
Yeah, it warms the heart too.
And that's the good thing because for my friend's shoot, I'm gonna be out in the fucking cold for like the whole day. So I need the alcohol to keep myself warm.
2 things. 1, they say soju tastes like life. Sometimes it is bitter, sometimes it is sour, sometimes it goes just right, and sometimes it burns on the way down. Number 2, you ever heard about how like Siberian people have like the highest rate of death when they're like drunk because they think they're too hot and take their clothes off in the cold? Don't be like them. It's okay.
I was gonna say, when you said soju tastes like life, I was gonna say soju goes down like water. That's why I stay hydrated. That's why I stay
High?
hydrated.
You stay high? Yes, sir.
That's why I stay hydrated.
Yes, sir. Oh no. I like the generosity for you. You really showed me generosity tonight. I need to thank you for being an excellent host.
Thank you for being a part of Salad Bar.
I can mop this up with my tongue. Sorry. Okay. Intrusive thoughts.
Because that's the thing, my friend is picking me up. Like, out the driveway, I'm going to be stumbling to their car with a bunch of cameras.
Y'all driving downtown?
They're the ones driving. I'm not driving.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I am drunk enough to operate a motor
Always
vehicle.
drink responsibly, folks.
I am drunk enough to operate a motor vehicle.
No, you are not. We can't say that. We can't say that. That's the only thing. If we start talking like this, we're not allowed to be a podcast anymore.
That's true.
We have to emphasize safety, RJ. Everything we say is almost ironic, except for the fact that you should drink responsibly and know your limits.
Drink responsibly,
That's the
know
most
your
important
limits.
You may think, oh, I'm safe drinking at home. Yeah, but if you're doing 2 times more than what we're doing, please be safe. Please think about who might be affected if you go absolutely blasted. Well, listen, I know everyone, this is a hot take. I know everyone talks about, like, you need to just see how far your limit is once in a while, or at least once. And, like, I see everyone doing that and then waking up saying this is the worst experience of my life. And I have a feeling that I know when I'm on the edge or close to it, and I just stop there.
You can feel your limit. Like,
I've kind of learned my limit by just not going over the edge.
there's a point where, like, you're drunk enough and your body will actually start, like, physically rejecting the alcohol. It's like, you can feel the body sending red flags to you. It's like, hey, don't drink this. You're done. You're done for the day. You're done.
Which is why I'm of the opinion, bad opinion, maybe a bad opinion, that, like, you're like self-hazing yourself when you think, let me push myself to the edge, like right past the edge just to know what it's like to be blackout. You don't need to know that. Sometimes in life, you just don't need to know. Curiosity kills the cat. You are going to rehearse this outro because we do not have other shots to pour.
Let me wash my hands. I need to think of this outro. Probably like, oh my god. I am failing the balance test right now. All right, so it looks like we're down to our last 2 glasses. Once again, I would love to thank our guest AJ for coming down to our very first premiere of Salad Bar. It has honestly been way more enjoyable than I thought it would. I am not functioning right now due to how much alcohol I've taken. But once again, do drink responsibly, do know your limits. And thank you for coming to Salad Bar.
It is my pleasure.
Cheers.